Hello everyone, welcome to Geography class. In our previous session, we learned about the concept of industries and their classification on different bases. Today, we will look upon different factors affecting the location of industries. These factors can be broadly divided in two parts. First, physical factors and second, human factors. Let's first discuss about the physical factors. Land. Land is the most important factor which affect the location of industries. Generally, the vast plain areas are the most suitable for the establishment of any industries. The reason behind it is that such areas have a well flourished network of transport so that it is quite easy to send raw material and distribute the finished product in the markets. Second important factor is the raw material, especially the raw material which is quite heavy to transport. Even if we have developed a good transportation system, in spite of that, industries tend to set up near the raw material so that the cost of transporting raw material to the factory gets reduced. Say for example, iron and steel industries, which require lot of iron ore for the manufacturing of steel. So, generally such type of industries are located near the source of their raw material. You might have heard about Tata Iron and Steel Company located in Jamshedpur. That is quite close to in the Chota Nagpur area, which is having the rich sources of iron ore. Likewise, if you talk about the cotton textile industries, they are mostly located in Mumbai and Ahmedabad because cotton is growing in the adjoining areas. So in this way we can say that raw material affect the location of industries. Third is the power. There are different sources of power, might be the hydroelectricity, might be the thermal power. So these factors, this power is the most essential to run the machines in the factories. So generally, which is having the enough or sufficient supply of power or having the power resources, the industries are set up in such type of areas. Then water. It is also the most important factor affecting the location of industries. If you talk about the Coca-Cola or any beverage industry, or talk about sugar industry, or even if you talk about the Hindustan Zinc Smelter Limited nearby our Udaipur. Such type of industries require lot of water. So these type of industries always are set up near the sources of water. Then another factors are the human factors. How the humans can also affect the location of industries. First of all, capital. Capital is the money which is required to set up an industry. Suppose if I am an industrialist and if you want to open an industry or a factory, so I will require land. I have to construct the building for that. I have to purchase machinery. I have to hire labor. For each and everything, money is required. So capital is the most important factor for the establishment of industries. And that's why you might have seen our Prime Minister whenever going outside our country, then he invites the investors to India. It always says, made in India. Means you come and invest in India. So capital is the most important factor for the industries. Then labor. Labor is of two types, skilled labor and unskilled labor. You might have heard about Firozabad in Uttar Pradesh, known for bangles. So these are what? They are the skilled labor. So labor may be skilled or unskilled. Okay. Then important is the transport. Transport is required. Well developed transport system is required so that raw material can be sent to the industries and finished product can be transported to the market. So those areas which is having all the sort of transport, whether the rail transport, road transport, air transport, water transport, all sort of transport, such type of areas will have well developed industries. You might have seen the coastal areas, if they have developed the industries, the only reason is the good system of transport. By from there they can export the things even to the other countries. Then market. Some of the industries are set up near the market, especially those products which are perishable. Perishable products are those products which get spoiled within a short period of time. If I talk about the pizza industry, you all like the pizzas. If these pizza industries will always be set up near the market, right? Then the last and the most important, government policies always affect the location of industries. How? You see, government can provide land for the setting up of industries. Government can provide loans, money, capital, that is most important. Government can provide at low interest. Government can also make the policies in which the government can give the reduction in taxes. Government can say for next 5 years the government will not take lot of taxes. So such type of government policies also affect the location of industries. Now, industrial system, like agriculture, industry is also require a system which includes inputs and processing to get the output. What are the different inputs? First, raw material, power, capital, labor, machinery and transport. Let's understand it with the help of an example. I am wearing a cotton shirt, a cotton cloth, right? So how this cotton cloth would have been manufactured? First of all, cotton, that is the raw material. Then lot of electricity or power will be used to run the machines, for which they have to pay the charges, power. Then they would have used lot of money at different stages of production, that is the capital. Then human labor would have been used, might be skilled and unskilled. For machinery they would have spent money, and then transporting of the raw material to the factories. So all these are the inputs which keep on adding price to the product. After all this, the processing begins. Now, what would have been included in the processing? Like first of all, ginning. Now what is ginning? Ginning is separating the seeds from the cotton, then spinning, then weaving, then dyeing, then printing, right? So this is all is the processing, and then finally the product which I am wearing or I am having, this is the output. So we can say that industry is a well developed system which requires inputs and processing to get the output. That's all in today's lesson. Thank you and have a nice day.